You're listening to Where You Live with Gene Sullivan.
Welcome back to Where You Live. We're broadcasting from the Natural Green Lawn and Landscape Studios. We're brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Kim Bennett Agency, and Extreme Exteriors. You can count on Extreme Exteriors for expert installation of exterior siding, roofing, soffits, fascia, decks, windows, and more. With their knowledge and experience, they can design the perfect solution to make your home beautiful and energy efficient, saving you maintenance and money for years to come. Give them a call, 763-441-1334, and tell them Gene sent you. It's time now to hear from the Community Associations Institute. The CAI Minute is brought to you by New Concepts Rental Management. Whether you're an accidental landlord or a seasoned investor, New Concepts Rental Management can help you achieve your financial goals. New Concepts Rental Management can advise and guide you through every aspect of the business. Give us a call at New Concepts at 952-922-2500. That's 952-922-2500.
Are you a member of the Community Associations Institute? For nearly 40 years, CAI has provided education and resources to volunteer homeowners who govern community associations and the professionals who support them. Visit caionline.org to learn more. The address again is caionline.org. CAI helps community associations board members by providing online resources, in-person training, and hard copy publications written by association management experts. CAI offers community managers professional development, networking opportunities, and a certification program that is established as the industry standard nationwide. Minnesota has its own chapter of the Community Associations Institute to bring resources and tools from community associations around the country right to your home. Visit www.cai-mn.com to learn more and become a member of CAI today. Your community and management company will benefit from your involvement. Join the Community Associations Institute today at cai-mn.com and click on membership.
Well, if you're just joining us, our first story is a Biebs alert. That's right, in the news is Mr. Justin Bieber, who apparently is a owner in a homeowner association himself, a gated community in California of about 500 distinct single-family detached homes. And people, not so much the association as a lot of the neighbors, are kind of getting to a point of just being sick and tired of his antics. Those antics have included very loud and obnoxious late-night parties, letting friends park illegally wherever. And on other people's land, irresponsible motoring through the gated community. When a neighbor tried to go up and talk to him about stopping this behavior, of course, we don't know how this person came across. They may have been very belligerent themselves, but Mr. Bieber ended up threatening to kill the neighbor, spitting on him, and said he was going to threaten to kill him by running him over with his vehicle. This is gotten to a point where it says that the sheriff's department is now asking and urging the local district attorney to charge Justin Bieber with battery, and believes he should undergo counseling because of this behavior. And I was talking about asking the question, the first segment, is that appropriate behavior for the other owners in the HOA? If you don't like what's going on in your HOA, should you just withhold your monthly assessment payments until you get things done your way, or until you get things done more quickly? I was saying just at the end of the last break that, no, it's not a good idea. Chief reason, of course, is the association is paying necessary services. They are providing water and electricity many times in associations, maintenance of roads, upkeep of staff who will take care of the property. You don't make those payments, then the association doesn't have the payment to pay and meet all their obligations. They don't meet all of their obligations. Guess what? Your services get cut back. And so you're really spiting your nose to save your face if you think that by saying to the association or your HOA, I'm not going to pay you, so there. Now, let's see what you're going to do about things. It's really not the right way to go. And we talked about it because you've entered into a contractual agreement. Okay, so you need to be an adult, and you need to stand up. That's not the way to get the attention. The other thing that I want to address in this situation that I think is very important, I think goes to the heart of, I think, what a lot of people do in their mind, thinking about what is the purpose of government. And I think a lot of people have gotten to a place today where they say, well, I've got a number of entities that are governing me. I may have a homeowners association. I've got a city government. There's a state government. There's a federal government. And I'm just a victim here. I just need to say to government, you need to do this. I've got a right. You need to help me out. You need to do something. And I think that we've gotten to this idea or notion that government is, or this quote unquote idea of government, this entity that's separate from us, is going to take care of all of our woes in our life. When we need to realize and remember that the government that we have here in the United States is self-government. You can't get away from that. The kind of government means that you have with self-government is one where you participate as an individual, and you get involved, and that means you get involved in your homeowners association. You get involved when it's appropriate on the city level, on the state level, and you need to begin to understand that there are limitations to each governing entity that's over us. And when you think about that, you've got to remember that there is a jurisdiction that each entity has, which just simply means their power or right to govern or to exercise any kind of authority is limited. People, please remember that. We live and have the opportunity of living in a country where we have self-government. We, the people, are involved in governing ourselves. And we, the people, gave according to the Constitution, it says a consent to be governed. But that consent is limited and only in certain ways. And when you understand that, and understand that all government is limited, it'll help you in being able to deal more appropriately. Now, in the case of Mr. Bieber and his actions here, think about it for a moment. What would be a more appropriate form or entity to deal with on some of his antics? Well, when you're dealing with someone who is being very careless with their car, who has authority in stopping someone? Well, I can tell you, it's not the homeowners association. What can the homeowners association do? Give you a letter? Perhaps give you a fine? Let's go to another type of governing entity that might be more appropriate. How about a city government? How about going to the city? What can they do when someone is acting up in an irresponsible manner? Can they have the car towed? Can they have it impounded? Yes, all of those things. What can the state do? Can they take away a person's right, their privilege to drive? Yes, they can. They can take away their license. There's something that the city and the state has a greater authority on than the homeowners association. So, a more appropriate action might have been for the people living in this HOA to not turn to the HOA and say, hey, you're not doing enough about it quick enough. Why not turn to the appropriate governing entity? In this case, I think they would have gotten a lot more reaction, a lot quicker and better result by going to the city. It's now gotten to that point, it says. The sheriff's department has been called into action. The district attorney has been called into action. So other people have been. But the HOA, can you see that, would not be the place to go. And so I think that's something to remember in an HOA. There's so many other actions that really are above the authority of the HOA. And that comes to everything from vehicles to pets. That's another large one. The city can have dogs impounded, and they can have dogs taken away. There's animal control. There are other issues, other places that you can go that could be a lot more effective than the HOA itself. So in this story, I find it real interesting that there was that response by the members in the HOA. I understand it because I've seen it so many times before, but a better way would be to go and think about the entity that can do the best in getting the results done. Well, hey, it's time to take a break right now, so let's do that. Don't go away, though. We've got a lot more of Where You Live after these messages.